Okay, we are live already. Just a second. Sorry.
Is it clear? Do you want to be commenting or saying what? Or like responding to text?
Say okay this way.
You can't see what you do. Let me try and join.
I feel like it's far.
Yeah, the mic. This is on. Wait, this place.
My madam sleeping. Is this not far? Hope I didn't block comment too. Hey, go live and see. Can you? It's not going.
I've not been able to connect to any internet.
You cannot connect to mine.
I'm not even seeing it.
Madam, don't slide down. No.
Can anybody join?
I've not seen yet. Have you joined? Have you connected?
I just found it.
Hello, you're welcome. It's good to have you here. You're welcome. Good evening. Please put in the comment section your name, where you're watching from. I can see some persons have joined in. You're welcome. It's good to have you here. Hello. You are very, very much welcome. Happy New Year. Um, Yay! Good evening, my BL. My BL, you are welcome. Happy Sunday. Thank you for joining. Yay! My baby's rich aunties, they are here. Oh. You're welcome, 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 welcome. Hello. Happy Sunday. It's good to have you here. You're welcome. And as many that will be joining later, I appreciate you. I love you. So, um this madam, I mean, come on, let me carry this girl away from this place. Oh. Yay! My rich auntie from United Kingdom. My baby's rich auntie from UK, all the way from UK. Ah, we are not small. We are not small. Thank you for joining in. Please give this video uh, a thumbs up. Like this video. Please share with your friends, share on your status everywhere. Thank you so much. Okay, so I'll be starting. Are we good to go? All right, you're welcome once again. I really appreciate you. Please kindly bring in your friends, your relatives, your circle of friends, your neighbors. Bring them in. It's going to be an amazing session. This is my very first webinar that I'll be, organizing myself in a new year. All right, so I am Hope. I used to be Hope before until one guy, one fine boy, we love Jesus, caught me and married me and changed my Egbifo to Ozia. So I'm now known as Hope Ozia, Mrs. Hope Ozia. Yeah. So I'm a seasoned educator, of course, with experience in school administration, school admissions. I'm also experienced in educators' leadership, in classroom management, subject mastery, and delivery. I'm also skilled in emotional intelligence. In fact, I'm certified, and that's why I'm bringing this course, this webinar to you, because it's soft skill that I've undergone lots of training, and I'm ready to impact new things, new knowledge. So, something about me, one interesting thing about me is that I love to hang out. I love to hang out to, that's my baby's voice you're hearing at the background. I had a baby late last year. Yeah, she's just a few months old. Yeah, so I love to hang out, to calm my nerves. Either I'm hanging out with friends or I'm hanging out just by myself, just to cool off and get my strength back. Also, I love to play games on my phone and I love to cook, because I love it so much. Yeah, I love to play games. I love to surf the nets. Yeah, so these are things and basic things you should know about me. Yeah, so let's let's get started. Yeah. So before we go into what we have, before we go into introduction of the webinar course, I would like to just uh, read a part of the Bible, part of the scripture. Please pardon me. I have to do this. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of God. Wherefore, apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engravated word, which is able to save your souls. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man building his natural face in a glass. For he buildeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. But whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty and continueth therein, he be not a forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work. This man shall be blessed in his deeds." And that's from, it's getting too much, please. And that's from James chapter 1, verse 19 to 25. So this place is just talking about hearing and doing. So I'm a teacher that loves to, impact knowledge. And when I impact knowledge, I always want my students or whoever is listening to me, to practicalize and do what he or she has learned. Yeah. So please, as you are here, it's a very good and amazing thing, to have you here. But make sure if you are, faulting in anything I'm going to be talking about today, make sure you correct, practicalize, and get better. You are here to learn, relearn, unlearn. Yeah, it's good to have you here, Madam Victoria, the tech woman, the tech lady, rather. You're welcome, all the way from Lagos. It's good to have you here. Yeah, you're welcome. Please don't forget to like and share. Like, share. Thank you so much. So I'll be introducing the webinar for today. We all know that many of us don't take note of little things, and these little things are the things that make the big things to happen. Little things matter, but when we shy away from these little things, then the big things will shy away from us. And one of these little things I'll be bringing your way is emotion. Emotions. As little and simple as emotion sounds, it can either build you, can make you, or it can destroy you, mar you. It can destroy whatever you feel or you think you've been building for years. It can destroy friendships, can destroy relationships. That's why we have to be very intentional about how we express our emotions. So this webinar is majorly for, friendship, for relationship, how we can build relationship, how we can maintain, how we can enjoy by being emotion smart. As we're smart in our tech, we're smart in our different fields, our academics, we also need to be smart with our emotions. Emotional intelligence, the short form EI, as I've taught, so many persons in past years. One thing that I've come to understand, or people have always said, is that, is this always possible? I was teaching some group of persons early last year, and people want to, once you are intentional, don't you think that the world will be a better place once you're able to place your emotion appropriately? The world will be a better place. No matter where you are, in the church, at your workplace, you know, on your business trip, your family, your friends. no matter where you are or what you're doing, as long as you are able to express your emotions appropriately, the world will be a better place. Hmm? Yeah. So you're welcome. In case you've been, having issues with finding the right friend for you, or you've been having issues with your friends, a circle of friends, maybe you're not able to communicate well, or you're not able to, express your emotions properly, you're welcome. This is the right place for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comments. If you're new, if you're just joining, you're welcome to Emotional Intelligence for Friends of Value. You're welcome. I can see we have about 6 persons here. You're welcome. Yeah. So give this video a thumbs up and get set to learn, relearn, unlearn. We're going to be unlearning a lot of things, and we're going to be learning great things, big, big things. Yeah. I guess some personalities you look up to, probably celebrities, influencers, and you're wondering how are these people making it? Like, how did they get to the level they are in now? It might interest you to know that many of them climbed to the top through connection, relationship. There's something we call relationship currency. Because my husband will always say, relationship matters a lot. Once you're related with someone, you have to make sure it's intentional. You're not just connecting with people for money or for whatever it is, or you feel you're connecting for. Make sure the relationship is a very, intentional relationship that you can always maybe look up to, maybe in nearest future, or you might be needing their help or assistance or whatever. So connecting with people is should be intentional, should be very, very intentional. Many of these persons you see that, oh, they are making it big and all, they connected so well with people already at the top. They climbed so well, they connected so well with people there. So that's why for you to succeed in any field you are, or in anything you want to do, you need people. We all need people. No one is an island of knowledge. We all need to grow. Therefore, we need people. That's why relationship is key. But one thing that destroys relationship that people don't even take note of is this little thing we call emotion. Can you imagine? Not being able to express your emotions properly. That alone destroys relationships, destroys friendship. So we'll be looking at the basis. My God. We'll be looking at the basis of emotional intelligence. What is EI all about? Like I said earlier, it's just being emotion smart, being smart about your emotions. Just as you are smart in your field, in your academics, your business, your finances, whatever it is, you can be emotion smart. That's expressing your emotions appropriately. Yeah, it's identify your emotions. Please don't be carried away by that background noise, my little baby. Yeah, so EI is about identify your emotions, naming that particular emotion, maintaining and regulating your emotion. That's what EI is all about. Identifying your emotions, naming your emotions, regulating, maintaining your emotions. Like I said earlier, that the big problem that people face about this EI of a thing is expressing their emotions, knowing when to express your sadness, knowing when and how to express your joy. You can be joyful and your other partner is, maybe jealous or not happy that you are happy. You might be sad and your other friend is, expressing it seems to be a problem. Expressing emotion seems to be a big problem for so many persons. But when you understand what it's all about, be able to place your emotions or express your emotions properly. Like I said, emotion is very simple, very simple. It's a very simple thing that can destroy what you seem to have been building for years. Once again, you're welcome. You're welcome. If you're just joining, please put in the comment section. I would like to know who has joined in and where you're watching from. And please, if you're following, try to comment and let me know that you're following. Thank you. All right, AI for friends of value. Why did I choose to, to teach on AI? Why friends of value? Why friends of value? I've come to understand that in life we need people, and if you're not connecting with the right persons, you might be doing something wrong. That might just be the reason why you are stagnant where you are, because you've not connected with the right set of people. You might be having a circle of friends, might be having people you call maybe mentor or colleagues and all, but you're not getting what you need to get probably to move to the next level. You're just moving in circles. You're not growing. You're welcome to the right place, because you're going to learn what it takes to, to have a healthy relationship. How you can build a healthy relationship. How you can, express your feelings. Because a relationship where you cannot express your feelings, cannot be intimate, you know, in expressing your feelings, then you should do something about it. You should do something about that relationship. Yeah. So let me just take you through the basics of AI before we start. Before we talk about relationship, friendships, and all. So there are 5 components that are so critical to AI. We have the self-awareness, we have the social skills, we have the empathy, we have self-regulation, and we have motivation. These are 5 basic components of AI that you should know. If you're familiar with self-awareness, self-regulation, social skills, empathy, and motivation, then you are good to go. You are good to go. No matter the field you are, you must understand AI and apply it appropriately. Now, self-awareness is just you, knowing about yourself, knowing your likes, your dislikes, knowing what triggers you, just knowing all about you, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, things that get you in the right mood, just knowing about yourself, being aware about your totality, your total being. That's self-awareness, and that's that's a course on its own in sub-series. Self-awareness, it's a whole lot. Yeah. Then we also have self-regulation. After you've known the things you like, the things you don't like, what triggers you, and all that, then you need to be able to regulate it appropriately, be able to maintain, you be able to manage it well so that it doesn't get the best of you, so that you can live your life happily, purposefully, productively. Yeah, hope you're following. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I see we are about 6 or 7 here. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share with your friends. Thank you for following. Also, for social skills, about how you can relate with people. Now, this brings us back to relationship. Relationship matter. That is why you should be able to connect well with people. If you are in a particular field and you're looking at, climbing to the top, you need to connect, be able to connect with. So, social skills, how are you able to relate with people? Are you able to connect? That's social skills. It's good to have you here. Just sorry, it's the name I see here now. Calling out just Dorcas live. Yeah, good evening. It's good to have you here. Where are you watching from? Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Yeah. So empathy is you placing yourself in another person's shoes. So these are just the components of EI, of emotional intelligence. Once you are able to get these components, you're good. You are very good. Like I know some persons that knew me years back. This isn't the hope, or uh, uh, um, this wasn't the hope of then. Thank God for meeting Omoba Birin Adiola Oshideko. She taught me about EI course, EI, because it has really done a lot. It has, saved me from a whole lot of things, even medically. It saved me from high blood pressure at my place of work. So it can also save you from a lot of things if you are ready and if you are intentional about applying this. Like I read earlier, don't just listen. Be ready to apply. Be ready to practicalize. Yeah, you're welcome. Wow, joining me from Canada. Oh my goodness, all the way from Canada. You're welcome. It's good to have you. I'm having international students here. Can you imagine? You're welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, now let's talk about friendship. What's friendship? According to Wikipedia, friendship is a relationship of mutual affection between people. Between people, not just like someone. When you ask someone, the person says, you ask someone, well, who's your friend? And the person says, I am my friend. Can you imagine? That's not friendship. That's not what friendship is about. You need people. This is a relationship between people, a mutual connection between people. It is a stronger form of interpersonal bond than you just, saying an association or you just saying acquaintance. It's it's close. It's very, very symbiotic, mutualistic. So if you're calling someone a friend, so I want you to note that there's a difference between friendship is different from acquaintance. Friendship is also different from association. So if you are tagging people, make sure you tag them appropriately. Don't just use the word friends for using for just make sure you're tagging the right people with the right name. If you're not very close to a particular person, don't tag that person your friend so you don't get unnecessary headache. The person can be your acquaintance, the person can be maybe your colleague, the person can be your classmates, your neighbor. Tag people appropriately so you don't get unnecessary blood pressure. Tag them appropriately. Yeah. So friendship is a very close relationship. You can be friends with your same sex, the opposite sex. Now, friendship are important relationships. So friendship is a kind of relationship. So you can have business relationship, that's connected with your business partners. That's business relationship. You can have this church relationship kind of thing. You can have what other relationship? You can have your classmates relationship. You can have parent to child relationship. But what we're looking at today is the friendship kind of relationship. Friendship, yeah. So for you to call someone a friend, then that relationship must be long lasting. It's not just someone you just meet today or maybe in the morning and you're like, oh, my friend, my friend, my friend. What has really connected you guys together? Because immediately you start tagging people inappropriately, there's going to be problem. So make sure you tag people rightly so you don't lose it. If you're not very very close to someone, don't tag that person your friend. That person could be your acquaintance. That person could be your colleague, your neighbor, your parents. No, do you know that there are some parents that are not so close to their children? Call your parents your parents. Call your sister, your nibblings, siblings, siblings. I just got to know, new words now. Your nephews, your nieces, you call them, what do you call them again? Nibblings. Your uncles, your aunties, you call them piblings on social media. We learn every day. You're welcome. You're welcome. If you're just joining, it's good to have you here. Kindly give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to share. Comment where you're watching from, and I would appreciate you. So we could have different kind of relationship. We could have romantic relationship. I know that's what some of you are waiting to hear. Romantic relationship. I'm not a love doctor or a love expert, a marriage expert. No, many of you are here because of romantic relationship. I'm not here to talk about romantic relationship. It's friendship relationship. Maybe it's relationship. Well, yes, it's could lead to. And if you are a person that you are finding it difficult to get hooked, or you're finding it difficult to get attracted by the opposite sex, you're welcome. Start with friendship. Mm? Get your friendship skills intact. Okay. Is someone listening to me? Are you learning something new? All right. Now let's look at the foundations, pillars of a strong and healthy relationship. What are the things you need to fix, put in place to have a solid relationship? To have a solid relationship. So for you to call a friend, it's not being so. It's hard work. You need to put in the work. I used to be a sucker for friendship. I hardly made friends then. I hardly made friends then. Can you hear me? Please, if you can hear me, please let me know. If you cannot hear me, please um let me know. Are you following? Oh, you're welcome, Deborah. It's good to have you here. Happy New Year. Hope you can hear me. All right. So the first foundation of a solid relationship is what? Commitment. Are you ready to be committed to that relationship? Don't let me use relationship so you don't get confused. Commitment. Like I said, friendship is hard work, and you must be ready to put in the work. Commitment, you should be ready to be committed, because if two persons that call themselves friends, if you're not committed to one another, committed to the other person. Another solid foundation, healthy relationship is trust. Trust. If you cannot trace, you shouldn't be. So trust, this has to also do with your feelings. If you cannot trust someone, please don't call that person. Don't make friends with that person. Another foundation of a solid and healthy relationship is respect. Respect, trust. A friend should be able to fight for you. A friend should be able to defend you. Something happened. I thank God for my friends. I don't know if they are here watching. Maybe they will join in later. I thank God for the kind of persons I have in my circle. Something happened 2019, and I just thank God because it didn't destroy or bust out and destroy things. We were able to manage the situation. This my very good friend, you will know I don't want to mention her name. She stood for me. She fought for me. I was at the back, even telling her, it's okay, it's too much, it's okay. She stood. Even me, I can't do up to what this lady did for me. She stood for me, fought for me. No, it's good to have amazing persons around you. Have amazing friends, someone that cannot fight for you. People are talking behind you, saying bad things, malicious things, and your friend is there, your so-called friend is there, and she cannot stand for you, fight for you. Then there's a problem with your relationship. You should wake up, sit up, and fix it. So trust, respect, compassion. You should be empathetic. You should be kind. If you don't have all these things, if you're not ready to give in, put in all these things, don't even go near friendship. It's a lot, and you must be ready to put in the work. You must be committed. You must show respect, trust, compassion, then equality. Your circle of friends, when you notice that one or among, probably you are like three or four in that relationship, that friendship relationship, and one is always hailing one, like two persons are always following themselves, they're always hailing themselves, they go out together, they hail themselves, and you are just there in your corner. Not that there is a problem. You are not equal. You don't love yourselves equally. There's a problem, and you should treat it ASAP. Treat it. If not, it might lead to something else. Yeah. So I said equality, compassion, honesty. You must be honest, truthful with your friends, truthful. So you might be wondering, how is all this related to emotional intelligence? You see, all these things are connected with our emotions. They are connected with how we feel. How we feel, like I mentioned, trust, how you feel about someone, that's emotion. So if you're able to trust someone and you know that that person is worthy of your trust, that means your emotion is being expressed positively, and of course you will be happy. Emotions that are expressed positively and rightly will make you have a positive life, will give you a happy life. So if you're always down with lack of trust, you're always down, your friends so respecting you, they are not committed to you, your feelings at that particular time will be negative and will in turn affect your life. It can take away your sad your happiness. It can build up some diseases or sicknesses that you would never want to have throughout your lifetime. So you see how these emotions are related with all these foundations of friendship that we're talking about. Now let's look at keeping boundaries. Friends, you should be able to respect, trust yourselves and your feelings so that you can set boundaries and feel comfortable. You might say, oh, we are friends. Why should we keep boundaries? There are some boundaries that should be kept. There are, even if you are so close, that's being respectful. That's you are respecting the whole of that person. That's friendship. That's friendship. When I say, oh, friendship, you should be able to talk about everything that's happening to you. Why? If it's someone you trust that is your friend, go on, carry on with your friendship. Yeah, you don't need to beat yourself up. Like I wrote on my WhatsApp status that there is a part of emotional intelligence that relates with friendship, and that's emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy. This is about you, being free to express how you feel about a particular thing. That's emotional intimacy. So if you're not able to express how you feel in your or amidst your circle of friends, you cannot express. Probably you're trying to express how you feel at a particular time, and there is a problem with that relationship because you will start building up your emotions will start to play with your mind, your thoughts, and you begin to lose it. So emotional intimacy must come in your relationship, in your friendship. And that's just you being able to express how you feel. If you cannot be intimate with your friendship, then you shouldn't be friends at all. So a friendship or a relationship that you cannot express how you feel, there's a problem that should be dealt with. Because if you don't express how you feel, there'll be problem, even with your health. So emotions are not to be bottled up. They are meant to be put out. The more you put out your emotions, the more you understand yourself and you get to understand the people you are with. And you don't just put out those emotions just like that. That's where regulating comes in. Know when, know how to put this relationship. Then timing. Timing is key. Timing is key. You can destroy a very good thing with bad timing. I learned this in my relationship. So a few years ago. Timing. You can destroy something that is so good, tantalizing, that is amazing. You can destroy it with bad timing. Even if it's a relationship that's leading to marriage. If you're not careful, if you're not careful with your the way you regulate your emotions, you can destroy that relationship. You can destroy the relationship. Yeah. So be very careful in expressing your emotions, regulating your emotions, knowing the timing, the right time to express it. I ask me, how do you know the right time to express? And that's where self-awareness comes in. You see how all these things are related. That's where self-awareness comes in. What did I say is about is awareness? Knowing yourself, knowing your likes, your dislikes, knowing what triggers you, knowing what builds you up. When you know all these things, you know your makeup, you know everything about you, then you understand and know how to express any kind of emotion. So don't forget that emotions are meant to be expressed. They are meant to be put out there. The very minute you start bottling up your emotions, then you're building up problems. Because by the time you will you will want to put out all those emotions, it's going to be a negative blast. It's going to be a negative blast. It can destroy a lot. So be mindful about your emotions. Don't forget what I said about relationships, that even if it's a relationship that is leading to a romantic that is leading to a romantic relationship, maybe leading to marriage, and you're not careful with your emotions, you can destroy that relationship with how you express your emotions and the timing. You can destroy it. So know yourself, know your triggers, then know how you can regulate these emotions. AI is not a difficult thing. It's very simple and interesting for everyone, you know, to practicalize and live by. Yeah. So let's move on to communication. This is a very important aspect of friendship. Communication. A friendship or relationship that you find it difficult to connect. Ha, my dear, you should run away from such relationship. because communication is key. If you cannot communicate effectively, you cannot communicate, then there's a problem. You should be able to talk and your friends listen to you. Your friends should be able to talk and you listen. Remember what I read in the scripture I read when we started. Be swift to hear, slow to speak. There is the hearing and there is the speaking. So you don't just keep hearing. There's also the time for you to speak. So in communication, in relationship, there is talking aspect and there is the listening aspect. This is also related with your emotions. You should be able to share your feelings. You should be able to communicate your feelings while your friends listen. Your friends should be able to communicate their feelings while you listen. You see why many friendships are losing it, why many friendships are failing. It's because there is lack of communication, effective communication. Many are just there to they are just there to respond. They are not in that relationship to listen and understand. That's empathy also come in, empathy also come in here. Placing yourself in another person's shoes, trying to understand, trying to know how that person is feeling at a particular time. So you see how friendships are built and made. So a friendship, your circle of friends must have effective communication. You should be free to express your feelings. You should be ready to listen. If you're not that friend that is always, you are if you're not that friend that listens, you always want people to hear you. You always want to talk. No, you need to change. Change. The relationship is a two-way thing. You can't just be talking and others are just listening to you. There's a time where when you also listen to people and respond appropriately. Yeah. So you should know that your circle of friends are an important part of your life. The circle of friends determine your next level. Your circle of friends determine what will happen to you in few years to come. The connections you make will determine where you will be in few years. So you have to be intentional about meeting people, about connecting with people. For you to get to the top, you don't have to be friends with someone that you feel can take you to the top. No, you can have a relationship, maybe a business relationship with a person. The person could be your maybe acquaintance or something, or maybe a mentor, a coach, someone that can actually take you because we are all living to succeed. Who does not want to succeed here? We are all living to succeed. Therefore, people we meet matter. And you can't be friends with every person you meet. No, it's not possible. But you can actually create a relationship. You can actually build a relationship. You meeting someone today and you're like, oh, hello, hi, how you doing? What's your name? I'm Hope and all that. You know, so you have to sit in your corner and start learning how to communicate. If you are the shy person or if you are calling yourself an introvert, look at Hope, look at me. I'm also an introvert. But I had to learn it because I needed people to move to the next stage of my life. I had to learn how to communicate. So it's something you can learn. There's nothing we cannot learn. Sit up. Don't hide under I'm an introvert. Don't hide under I am shy. If you are shy and you say you are introvert, you will be there. You will remain where you are for life. So you have to wake up and be intentional about your life. Don't forget, all these things is about you. It's about your being. It's about your living. It's about your growing. So stretch out your hand. Be ready to put in the work. so that you can move to the next stage. So if you want to connect with people, you want to have a relationship, you must know how to communicate effectively. Are you following? Okay. Building relationship is like writing on sand with sand. And you being faithful and true to that relationship is like writing on water with water. Now, I want to give you six do's and don'ts of a healthy friendship. We'll be rounding off shortly. Six do's and don'ts of a healthy friendship. I've talked about some of them. The do's: one, communicate. If you want to have a healthy friendship, want to enjoy your friendship, you must communicate. Communicate, talk, open your mouth and talk. You can't be, playing with your thoughts, your mind, just communicating with yourself, and you have to know that can help your situation. You open your mouth and talk. You need to talk. Second dose: ask questions for clarity purpose. Ask questions. You want to enjoy your relationship, your friendship, open your mouth and ask. Don't assume. Don't assume things. Don't assume that, oh, she knows. Maybe she's my friend. She knows now. Maybe we are connected together. We know. She knows what's up with me. And oh, she might not know. He might not know. So ask questions. Ask. Number three, do's. Are you following me? Support and cheer on. All these things are still related with your emotions. When you support your friend, you cheer your friend on. Don't you know that you will be happy? Don't you know that you're going to enjoy your relationship, enjoy your friendship? Support them. If your friends are winning, you are also winning. You are also winning. Support, cheer your friends on. Not to sit down in one corner and say, oh, she's winning, she's making it, she's earning money, big money, and you're just in one corner, you're eyeing the friend. My dear, you need to wake up and do better. Tell yourself, I will do better. Talk to yourself. I know you are listening to me now. Talk to yourself, I will do better. You need to wake up. Cheer your friend on. You know that once you start cheering your friend on, success will meet you. Success will come to you. Be happy. Once your friends are winning, be happy for them. Once your circle of friends are winning, be happy. Cheer them on. Be happy. That's your emotion coming in play. But once you begin to put out negative emotions, you'll be killing yourself, not even your friends. So you see that this emotional intelligence is all about you. Yeah? Are you following me? Thank you for all the loves and likes. I see them all. Another do is advice. Give advice. Once you are your friend has come to meet you to ask you for some things, for help and all, give advice. Even if they are acquaintances, even if they are your business, your colleagues and all. Once they've come to meet you, it's because you have value. It's because you have something in you. Because you are valuable. That's why they are coming to meet you. So seek your help. Don't say, hey, I've arrived. Uh, that's pride. And someone that is proud will fall. So once they've come to seek for help, even if they don't come to meet you, but you notice that your friend actually needs some advice, maybe some career advice or some financial advice or business advice, and you have something in you that you can, you have some knowledge in you that you can give it out. Advise your friends. Once you see that your friends are straying off, or they are going the wrong path, or they are doing things that can affect your friend negatively, try to wake your friend up, and advise your friend. So these are just ways, these are just ways by which you can enjoy your friendship. No, friendship is not all about, hey, my friend, hey, this is my best friend in the whole world, posting on social media, my best friend for life, only social media friendship. No, friendship, like I said earlier, it's a lot of work that you must put in. See that this this course is this webinar is a whole lot that I supposed to even charge for. I'm supposed to charge for this webinar, but I feel I have something that I know that many persons want, and that's why I'm giving it out for free. And don't just be here to look at my beautiful face. Be here to unlearn, learn, and relearn. I know most of these things I've said are not new to you, but then there are some things that you feel are not necessary, but they are necessary. There's some things you feel that, oh, I don't care about this. I know, my dear, you need to start caring, because these are little things that we feel that don't matter, but they matter a lot. You want to build a relationship, you want to maintain your relationship, you want to enjoy your relationship. Start with yourself. Start building yourself up. If you don't have friends and you want to start making friends, of course you must make friends. Of course you must have relationships if you want to move higher. So be intentional about it. Start learning. If you're an introvert, wake yourself up and start learning. Start doing things. Start learning. Start learning. Start watching people. See how they are talking. See how they are communicating. Start. Observe things. Don't just die in one corner and say, I'm an introvert. I am shy. I cannot meet people. Are you kidding me? I'm an introvert and I've met lots of, in fact, people are even telling me that, no, oh, you're not an introvert, you're an extrovert. Come on, I know myself. I know myself better. I was just intentional about becoming better. I was tired of the stage I was in. And I was intentional about, becoming better. So no matter the kind of person you are, you can always be better. Just that some of us, laziness have finished us. Laziness. You don't want to work. Ole, you don't want to work. Wake up and work so that you can enjoy a very healthy relationship. Yeah? All right, let's move on. I've mentioned how many do's. Now, if you are following me, how many do's have I mentioned? If you are following me, put it in the comment section. How many do's have I mentioned? I want to see in the comment section. If you are following me, maybe I have a gift for that person. How many do's have I mentioned? I'm waiting. Oh, hey, that's amazing. You there? Thank you. 4, we have communicate, ask questions, support and cheer on, advice. So 2 more to go. The 5th one is pray or bless one another. Do's. For you to enjoy a relationship, you need to pray for your friends. Thank you, Yuda. You are amazing. She's following me. I don't know if other persons are following. Pray, bless one another. Oh, my amazing friends. I'm proud of I don't have much friends. I have just about maybe 3 or 4, and they are amazing. Sometimes they'll just send me a random prayer on WhatsApp. Just pray. At some point, I had to send some inspiring, spiritual music, songs, soul lifting music to my friends. Bless your friend. Moving up, defeating challenges, smashing goals. So pray for your friends to have a sweet friendship. Then the last dues I have with me, there are more, but I just limited mine to these 6. Use magic words. You know the magic words? I'm sorry. If I'm the kind of person that you cannot say I'm sorry, and you say you want to enter a romantic relationship, you want to enter a relationship that is leading to marriage, and you don't know how to say I am sorry, you have work to do. You have work to do. So start it with your friendship. Start it with your friends. I'm sorry. If one has come to you to say, oh, hope, blah blah, don't start saying, you did this to me, you now begin to scatter your emotions here and there. You just destroy things when you know that you are wrong. Don't start looking for flimsy excuses. Hmm? I used to be that kind of person before, but then I had to learn that, once you are wrong, even if you are not wrong, just for peace to reign. But don't bottle up your emotion. Maybe at that point in time, you can just, accept. And then later, when you see that everywhere, timing, when you see that everywhere is cool, your friend's head has come down, her mind is soft, she's happy and all, then you can now chip in, you can bring in what you feel you wanted to say, to claim your right because you are actually right. You can bring it, say it, but in a very cool way. Not that, hey, my friend Hope, did you remember when you said this and all that, and this and this and that? I was right. Blah 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 blah. You will just be saying this and all that. You always feel that no 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 no. You are expressing the wrong emotions. That kind of emotion can destroy things. So knowing the timing, knowing the kind of emotion you should express. So all these things will save you a whole lot. A whole lot. Hmm. All right, so use magic words like I'm sorry, thank you, thank you. Maybe your friend stood for you, or your business colleague, or your classmate, or your neighbor did something for you. Thank you. No matter the relationship, friendship or romantic relationship, business relationship, spiritual relationship, any kind of relationship, know how to use the magic words. Thank you. I'm sorry. There is, I, thank you is a big deal. Oh. If you don't know how to say thank you, start learning. Start learning. Please say please. It's any other person having network issue. If that is saying network is bad, she does not know if it's from our side. Is any other person having network issue? Please let me know in the comment section. Please. So you say thank you, say please, say excuse me. Excuse me. These are not just words for children. Okay, thank you, Deborah. She said no, network is okay. I think it's from your side. Oh, just say thank you so much. It's good to have a guy. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Say excuse me. So all those things you feel that they are little things or that shouldn't count or shouldn't matter. They are the real deal. They are the real deal. They are the real things that matter that we should put to work. Once we begin to care, okay, it's fine on your end. Marvelous. Thank you. Okay, if that they said you should try logging off and log in back. So sorry about that. Excuse me. Then you say well done. These are little things that, and it's not just about you saying it. The way and manner you say it too matters. Little things count. Don't forget that little drops of water. What makes what? A mighty ocean. So use magic words. Yes. Oh, I have Mrs. Ashley here. Oh, it's good to have you here. You're welcome. So you use your magic words. It's key to save your relationship. Save no matter the relationship you are in. Use these words. So I'm done with do's. Let's go to don'ts. I'll be running off shortly. Number one, don'ts. Don't never assume things. Don't be calculating things that are not real in this little head of yours. Actually, let's say big head of yours. Don't be assuming things. Ask questions. Oh, Victory. The line is breaking. I'm sorry. I'm not sure it's from maybe it's from your end. Please, maybe you can log off and come back in. Never assume. A friend of mine came to me and was complaining about another friend of ours, and she was like, she don't like what this person did and all that, blah blah blah. I have to tell her, no, don't assume that this person knows. Go back, go to that friend, go to that our third friend, tell her your mind, tell her your mind, tell her what the things you feel about that particular thing, so that she can express herself to you. And she did, and it was all settled. It was settled. So don't assume things. Like I said in that do, open your mouth and ask. He said my sound is breaking. Is it breaking? No, it's not from my end. I think you should check your network. Okay, then the second don't be jealous. You see your friend is making it. 7 figures. Don't be jealous. Like I said in that do, support, cheer on, celebrate. Don't be jealous, because once jealous you once you start becoming jealous by your friends, then you're trained with your emotions that can that can blast up and destroy things. So don't assume, don't be jealous, don't backbite or slander your friends. Don't slander your friends, don't slander your relationship. Don't backbite, don't go behind your friends and begin to say one thing, my friend is this, my friend is that. My dear, you are destroying your relationship, you are destroying your friendship. Don't backbite. Whatever the situation is, meet, attack it, express yourself with your friends or whoever you're having the issue with. Don't go behind. You'll be destroying your relationship. Speak up. Then don't be a copycat because your friend is a writer. So you feel, yes, that should be my purpose. Whereas your purpose is to be a drama minister. Or you say, my friend is a wife to the pastor. My friend is Mrs. or mommy pastor. People are calling her mommy pastor, mommy pastor, mommy pastor. And like, yes, I must marry a pastor. I'm sorry, you. Yeah, you want to destroy yourself by yourself. You want to destroy yourself by yourself. No, that be. Don't be a copycat. That is where self-awareness comes in. Know yourself. Know yourself. Don't copy. Yeah? I hope you are following me. Good. Then the last don't I have here, don't compare. If there are like four in your circle of friends, don't begin to compare that this person is like this person, is not like this person. This our friend is, or you say, I am outspoken. This my friend is very timid. Is this and all that? I am this. She is this. Don't begin to compare and contrast and compare. You don't do that in a healthy relationship, because comparison destroy things, destroys a lot of things. So you must be able to connect with the right set of persons over time for future collaborations, for future assistance. That is relationship currency. We must all know how to communicate, how to connect with people. Yeah, don't forget this. All right. Emotions matter. I'm running up now. I'm running up now. Express your emotions well and timely, and you will have a solid relationship. I come again. Emotions matter. Relationship, connection also matter. So express your emotions well and timely, and you will have a solid, a sweet, interesting relationship. Yeah, I believe you've enjoyed. Continue. No, I need to round up now. I need to round up now. If you have any question to ask, please put in the comment section and I'll read up and answer quickly. If you have any question you want to ask me, I'll put in the comment. I'll read in the comment section. Yeah, I'll read in the comment section. So ask your questions and I'll read. I have like 2 questions with me here, which I'll quickly give answers to. So if you have any question, please drop in the comment section. I'll read. Before I ask the questions, I have a book I wrote in the year 2020. It's about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, you will learn more about friends for value. You will learn more for families. You will learn more for business partners. You will learn more. It's a whole lot for parenting. It's all in that book. You need to get it. It's 3K. I sell it 3K for the e-copy. It's only the e-copy I have now. I don't have the hard copy yet. So for the e-copy, I sell it for 3K. But for you that attended this class, I'll be selling it to you for just 1.5, and it's for 24 hours. After 24 hours, it's going back to the original price, which is 3K. Yeah. So if you want a certificate for this webinar, just come to my DM and I'll get you a certificate. That one is also going for 1.5. It's not going to be a free certificate. It's a paid certificate for just 1.5. If you want, please come to my DM on WhatsApp. Here is my WhatsApp number in case you want my WhatsApp number. +234 070 6397 3698. I call it again. +234 Nigeria 7063973698. In case you want my emotional intelligence book, the e-copy, which is for 1.5, come to my DM on WhatsApp. In case you also want a certificate for this webinar, come to my DM for 1.5. Yeah. So let me quickly answer the question and I wrap up this session. Someone asked, when you intend relating with someone and the person tends to pull back, what do you do? Can you hear me? When you try your best to relate with someone, but the person just keep pulling back, what do you do? All right, you don't force friendships. You don't force relationship. If that person is pulling, if you are stretching out your hand to someone and the person is withdrawing or pulling back, there are 2 things that are involved. It's either there is something you're not doing well in your approach, or person is has gone through something that is not making open up to receive a relationship. Do you understand me? It's either your approach is not approaching. Either your approach is faulty, or that person you are approaching is dealing with something or has dealt with something about relationship or friendship. So you need to identify which one and deal with it. So if your approach is not friendly enough, you need to work on your approach and make it more friendly. If that person is dealing with a situation, take some time off. Try another kind of approach. Study the person and see how to come in to help that person's situation before building a relationship. Because most times it's the help you give to people that makes you connect with them. So it's not all about, if you're always having this thought of, I must make a relationship with this person, I must be friends with this person, you will miss it. You will miss it. most times is something of purpose that draws you to connect with another person. So it might be divinely orchestrated. That happens most times, or when you are placed on your path of purpose. Connect people, the right people you have to connect with will just be around you because you are in your purpose, you are operating in purpose. So you don't need to force friendships, you don't need to force relationship. Get busy with your life, become aware about yourself, know your purpose for existing, know what God has called you to do, and in your doing, your friends, your relationship partners, colleagues will be floating around you, that you don't even need to stress yourself to begin to, ask for friends or for who to relate with. They will just be around you because you are working and living in purpose. Yes, I have come to the end of this webinar. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you've learned a lot. Please, like I said earlier when we started this webinar, it's not just about hearing, it's about doing. Make sure you practicalize. If there are things you need to fix them. Yeah. Okay, there's one there's one question here. It says, how does one deal with a colleague pretending to be a friend, yet they backstab you and you must work with this colleague? Yes, boundaries. This happens a whole lot to many people at workplace. Boundaries. So you don't have to be friends with this person. Like you said, the person is pretending to be a friend. You already know that this person is acting, you know, acting in a weird manner, pretending to be a friend. Pretending, you already know she's pretending to be a friend. That is a situation that has been settled already. You already know she's pretending to be a friend. So now this is where boundaries come in. Because we all have this kind of people in our workplace, even in our families, they are there. They are everywhere. And that's why I said earlier that we should tag people rightly. If that person, you are very close with that person and you are all working well together, you are free to tag that person your friend. Tag an acquaintance. Tag a colleague. Tag a business partner. If that person is already pretending, that person is not worthy to be a friend or to be called your friend. So you need to break off that friendship of a thing. Break off that at first. Because for someone to be pretending to be a friend, that person is definitely not a friend. And since you are in the workplace together or you are working together, then you are business partners, you are colleagues, and function in that office appropriately. Do you understand me, ma? That person is already pretending, and you must work. You must work with this person. Thank God you already know the person is pretending. The person is not a friend. So create boundaries. Break up that friendship tag you've placed on that person. Start seeing that person as a colleague. That's number one. Number two, if it's someone that you can approach and communicate, talk with this person, express your emotions. Don't forget that timing is key. The atmosphere at that point is also key. Yeah. So then knowing how to express yourself is key. How many keys now? It's a whole lot. So first of all, Tag that person rightly. Second thing you can do, find the right time to communicate, to express how you feel with that person. Express. But most times we bottle up things that eats us up. Express so that you can put off that load you carried in. Express, but with the right timing, the right atmosphere. I believe I've been able to answer this question. You can also learn more about this AI, emotional intelligence thing, in my book AI. You can buy one and learn more. I also put out a book for just this webinar course, AI for Friends of Value. You're welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. God bless you. See you at the top. See you at the top. Don't worry. Just get my WhatsApp number, contact me, and we'll get to do more. I promise to do more webinars, more classes, but most of these classes will be paid. Are you ready to learn more? Thank you so much. Do have an amazing week. God bless you. Bye, 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 bye.